All right. Since we are live, let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all in the building early. Welcome back to another week, another episode of No 304 Show. Got my co-host in here, my brother Blu-ray Fitness. What it do, Blu-ray?
What's up, 78? What's going on, chat?
What's up, y'all? Chilling, man. Much apologies. Schedule was real weird this week, man. So we couldn't do it Sunday, so I know it's gonna be kind of funky for y'all to watch it today. Y'all, I didn't know y'all went live, but we'll get together though. Y'all just had a lot of mishaps going on the last couple of weeks, getting some stuff together, but we good. Let's see what we got in the building. Gabe Moore, what's happening with it, bro? Stephen L. the Mizak, what it do, Stephen L? I'm gonna give you a wrench in a minute. My brother Joe Townsend, always coming through standing on LDBC business, you did. The OG Mr. Mont, what it do? We got Jonathan Thompson. Marcus is in the building. Sheldon, LDBC, and nothing up in here. K-Mac, what it do? Cedric Trailer, what's happening with it, man? Make sure y'all hit that like button and share the video. Yeah, YouTube gonna act funny with the notifications today, most likely, because I set this thing up for Sunday and then changed the time twice, so they probably gonna act funny with it. All right, we got an interesting show today, man. Whole lot of good topics here, so let's go and get down to them. Let's go and get down to these topics, man. All right. First thing first. We talked about this last week, man. Anthony Edwards allegedly filed a motion claiming that he doesn't want to have visitation or custody of his 4-month-old daughter. And so we talked about this last week. But what did you want to follow up on with this, brother Blu-ray?
All right, so I did a little bit more research on it, you know what I'm saying? And I want to kind of preface this angle from it.
Uh-huh.
Now, the chick, she already has a baby by Lil Baby. I didn't know that.
Right.
You know, she has a child by Lil Baby. But the thing is that, you know, she's 10 years older than Anthony Edwards.
Mm-hmm.
So he was 19, I think, when they started messing around. So when you put 19, he's still a teenager, technically. Technically, he was a teenager when they started dealing with each other. So do you think that she targeted this young man knowing that he was going to be an NBA? Well, he was already, you know, in the NBA or whatever, but or headed toward the NBA. Do you think she targeted him because of his potential future of going to the NBA? Because I don't think he was in the NBA at 19. But like I say, she started dealing with him when he was 19. So a lot of times, like everybody gave Anthony Edwards slack for not wanting to do with the child, which I feel like he's out of pocket 100%. And I think we both agree with that. That you just don't have a baby with somebody and disown the child. Now, if you don't want to have a relationship with the mother, that's a totally different situation. But as a man, you should always be there for your child. And then we have to be more responsible with who we lay down with, especially when we're being unprotected, because we can't be like, I don't want a baby by you, but then I wasn't pulling out. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Just being straight up. So, but I kind of feel like that she targeted this young man, just like how Dre did. What's the dude for the Houston Rockets?
Green.
Yeah, Jalen Green. So it's a lot of these elderly women or older women that are actually targeting these young men because the young men are green. But the crazy part is with this young man, he said he don't even want to deal with the mother.
Right. Well, this is how I see it. She definitely, I think, targeted him, but he was there. He took it. You know what I'm saying? He took it, and it's not like this is his only incident like this. There's 3 other chicks that he done told to get abortions. And so this dude has a history of doing this, and I don't understand for the life of me. If you don't want kids, bro, why don't you just wear a condom? Why don't you get yourself fixed to where you ain't got to run in that risk? So this is a youngster who wants to do what he want to do when he want to do it, and don't feel like he should be held accountable for nothing. Yeah, I'm sure the chick, trapped him and all that kind. I'm sure she did.
Yeah,
but she didn't she didn't make him not wear a condom.
No, 100%. I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So dude, he knew what he was doing. He went out there and laid down. He laid out with hellified chicks, going in there raw, and that's just what he liked to do. And he ain't took no heat for it, really. To be honest with you, he ain't took no heat for it because what's up, Coach 67? I see you in the building. What's up, Tiz Frank, RT, Iron Waffle, salute to everybody in here. A condo, LWC, nothing in the building. Yeah, he hasn't taken any heat for this the way he should be taking heat. You know what I'm saying? But the NBA is kind of giving him a pass. You know, they want him to be the face of the league. I think that's a huge mistake. He ain't got the temperament. He just not gonna be a good face of the NBA. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be scandal after scandal with this dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Scandal after scandal with him. But it's sad. The baby was just like him, man.
So just basically though, so even as men, even if a woman targets a man that has malicious intentions, it's just our responsibility, which I'm not saying it's not, but I'm just saying, you know, for any young man that, you know, might run across this particular situation to watch this video, that we still got to protect ourselves if we don't want to have a child with the woman. Or it's better yet, if you don't like a woman like that, or you feel like if you got her pregnant, you wouldn't deal with the child, wouldn't take care of the child, just don't sleep with her in the first place.
Hey, absolutely. You got to control your lower self. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At the end of the day, you got to know what it is that, you know, I understand we all get tempted and we all want to do stuff. But I mean, hell, I've been targeted. Ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for me. Like, nah, I didn't got targeted by little young chicks who they might see me as an old lick. Or this dude here, he married, he established. You know what I'm saying? He got something to lose. Let me prance my ass in front of him. Let me see if I can give him the bite. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna try to blackmail him. I'm gonna try to do this and that. Man, bitches try to do that to me 100,000 times. But if I take the bait, ain't nobody finna say, man, dog, that little 19-year-old bitch, man, she said 78 up. No, they gonna say, man, what was 78 doing fucking with the 19-year-old bitch?
Yeah.
That's what they gonna do, because we men. So the way society look at it is, men are treated like adults, women are treated like children. Women don't have any responsibility or any type of accountability in these type of situations. It's always on us. So I would advise brothers to understand, unfortunately, that's how this should go. You know, and like I said, I might feel sorry for the nigga if he wasn't doing this to 3 other chicks.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Yep, 3 other chicks, he got the same situation.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that. I didn't know he did that with 3 other women. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, he tripping.
Yeah, he wilding. Let me see what we got here. Nate Dogg's son speaks out against his father's widow for trying to sell his catalog for $4 million. Wow, man, I didn't even know this was even going on.
Yeah. It's really his whole family. You know what I mean? It's just not the son. I think he has other children. So, you know, I don't know if they try to get the best bang for their buck. But the thing is that she's trying to sell it for $4 million. But this is the issue, bro. Don't you know that they were only married 19 days?
Wow.
They got married in 2008. I think they was only married for 19 days. But he died in 2011. But when he died, they were still legally married. So it gave her, you know, authority over what was his, and they not even. You know, and they was only married 19 days. So he never got the divorce never was final before he passed away. So now his kids, he done set up a legacy for his children and his loved ones, and they don't even have control over it because a woman he was married to only 19 days, and they never got a actual divorce where it was legal, that she gets the rights to all his stuff.
It's fucked up, man. I mean, it's just, I mean, they was married, you know, but you know, the same thing he did, that weird ass shit, signed over everything to his wife, you know what I'm saying, that he had just married, and really didn't leave shit to his kids, not really. So
are you serious? Easy did that too?
Yeah,
well, Nate Dogg didn't sign it over. You know, he just passed away, and she just, you know, reaped the benefits of just being legally married to him.
Right.
But I didn't know Easy signed the stuff over to his wife and didn't leave nothing to his kids.
Yeah, I can't remember. I don't want to misquote. I know the number he left his kids. He had a lot of kids, but I think Easy left his kids something to the effect around 75,000 apiece,
Mm-hmm.
which back then you could say was a lot of money, but his empire is worth like 20 million.
Oh wow.
So like he left his kids, like, according to the rumors, I'm not sure, but one of his kids said they got left 75,000, and 9 kids, 75,000 a piece, and his wife, I'm saying, got the boatload of the money. So I mean,
so my point when dealing with this, like, how does somebody you be married to 19 days, bro? You don't work hard for your children and set them up for life, and just because you marry somebody and you end up dying in the process, but y'all never got a legal divorce, and she gets the rights out, all your stuff, bro. That's crazy, bro. And I just feel like that's why a lot of men are opting out these days, especially wealthy men, of getting married, because they feel like, hey, if I get married, everything got worked hard for, even if I don't do nothing wrong, if she just decides she want to leave, she's entitled to half of my net worth.
Prenups gotta be a must, man. Prenup, and then sometimes them shits ain't even enough.
No, true. That's a fact.
Yeah, y'all gotta have understanding about that kind of shit, cause no chicks like that. Yeah, they get all that. That's why a lot of dudes mess with whores, though. Dudes mess with whores because with a whore, usually whores, you can buy them out. You know what I'm saying? You put a little something. The dude might be worth $50-60 million. You open up a $2 million bank account for your little whore. $2 million, and here, this is money over here for you in case something happen. We split up. You know what I'm saying? You walk away with that. You don't get nothing else. Blah blah blah. Them hoes be happy with that. Ooh, he's such a good man. He looking out for me. But shit, looking out for me. You feel me? Shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You focus on that $2 million. You can't wait to leave my ass and get that $2 million. But I know that if we marry, your ass can get fucking $25 million out of my ass.
But that's why it's important to have a trust in place, man. You get your irrevocable trust, have everything laid out in detail. That way, if you pass, they won't, they just can't get what they want. They'll have to go a bit, with the will and the irrevocable trust.
Indeed. Yeah, that's messed up. $4 million though for his catalog. I mean, I don't know what the money looking like on Snoop and them side and Dre and them side of things, but to be honest, they should buy that shit, man. They should buy that shit and keep it in house before she ends up that shit.
Yeah, for real. Keep it to his kids and his family, bro. Because the thing is that, bro, like, that dude made y'all a bunch of hits, bro. That's a fact. A lot of Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and them hits, Nate Dogg on the hook made them hits, bro. No cap. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real about it. So, I'm with you. Snoop worth 100-something million. Like, bro, like, come on, man. And that was supposed to be your dog. Just look out for your boy. Take care of his kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't gonna hurt now one of them.
Right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see. It's sad business though. Let me see here. Let me see what story this is here.
Smoking weed is not a pathway to syrup.
Bro, yes it is. It is.
Weed is to clear up glaucoma.
I'm telling you, not in these kids. It is a high. Every time I see them, I drug test them.
Really?
Oh, hell yeah.
But not for weed, though.
Why? My son ain't finna be smoking no motherfucking weed at 15.
Hold on, Boosie.
You turning into me. Boosie. Oh, you me now. No.
You not letting your kids smoke weed at 15?
Fuck no. Hell no.
Weed is a natural herb.
Well, you don't know about how Boosie raised his household.
Okay, I think people will be surprised.
I'm a Southern Baptist. My grandpa was a preacher.
Wait, Boosie
now
Badass.
When you're 18?
Boosie Badass is not a Southern Baptist preacher. Wait, you serious you don't let your kids smoke weed?
No,
at 15? Boosie, you was smoking weed at 15?
It doesn't matter. My father was gone. My father died when I was 14.
Wait, Zach, hold on, Zach.
I had excuses.
Right.
You have a mother and a father.
Right.
And the object to raise your children, you not going to be what I was.
But
and that's the first step. You smoke weed, then you go on sip serve. Then you going to get the ecstasy.
Smoking weed is not...
Then I'm going to knock your ass out.
What you think of what Boosie said about not letting his kids smoke weed at 15? I'm shocked that the other dude was like pressing him like, why? You don't let him smoke at 15? Like, what the fuck wrong with you niggas, man?
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Listen, I'm not gonna allow my kids to smoke, period, bro. My oldest is 10, and I'm already communicating, talking to him about, that you don't do drugs. And I talk about, and I look at some of the biggest sports figures in the world, like people like Floyd Mayweather, Cristiano Ronaldo. They're in their 40s and they still in great shape because they took care of their temper, they took care of their body. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is that, sometimes depending on certain people, you can get involved in one thing and it'll lead to something else, and that'll lead to something else, and that'll lead to something else. The best way to even nullify the whole situation is by not doing none of it at all. So I don't understand why that guy was even pressing him about the whole drug thing, man. That was crazy to me, bro. Like, that's like, but Jason Lee, because Jason Lee, he has a different lifestyle, and you know what I'm talking about. But he's always been, in my opinion, a conservative type individual. But for him to be pressing Boosie like that, like, I know he sounded like he was possibly trolling, but he was out of pocket for that, bro. Straight up. We shouldn't even be advocating for kids to be doing drugs at all. I don't care how old they are.
I agree, man. I think that people, I know there's a lot of weed advocates out there. I'm not anti-weed, okay? I used to smoke weed heavily and shit like that, but the argument is people say weed is naturally occurring, weed is from the earth. Nigga, so is heroin, opium and shit. Like why you? I don't understand why people say it's from the earth. Fucking poisonous mushrooms and all kind of shit is from the earth. But the thing is this: marijuana has, what it does is, in a developing brain, it's not good. When you got a developing brain, it can stunt your growth mentally. I've seen a whole lot of dudes, and I'm gonna say it, man. A whole lot of dudes that was smoking weed when they was kids. Their parents smoked weed around them, in the car, hot boxing them when they in their baby car seat. All them dudes act slow. To me, all of them act slow.
Yeah.
They might feel like they normal, but to me, they slow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're just a tad bit slower than everybody else. So, in the developing brain, it's not good. Also, we can also lead to, it's not, we don't affect everybody the same way, okay? So, just because you can smoke weed and you've been smoking, you can smoke a whole 2 grams by yourself, no problemo. Another motherfucker might have to smoke the same shit and then get sent to the fucking ER. This motherfucker might have some type of mental issue because we can also cause, in some people, cause mental health issues, schizophrenia. It can trigger underlying mental health issues if you have them. If you have that, if the recipe there, we gonna be the right ingredient to tip you over the top.
Yeah, bro. Listen, it was a dude out my hood, bro, and I don't know like what it was, but bro, this dude used to be chasing cars. I'm talking about all type of stuff, bro. And all he did was smoke weed, bro. He didn't do nothing. He didn't do no crack, none of that. He smoked weed one day, bro, and that dude just flipped out, bro. We talking about regular weed. That dude flipped out.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's called marijuana-induced schizophrenia. I looked that up one time when I seen somebody lose it, spaz out over weed.
So, like, what's the determining factor? Did you write? I know you probably didn't just dive all the way into it, but like, what was the determining factor? Or they just said it just happens to certain individuals.
Yeah, it happens to certain individuals. Like, it don't hit everybody the same. It's like if you have some type of chemical imbalance or whatever, going on already, taking any type of psychedelic or mind altering situation, drug can cause you to go to la la land for a little while. You know what I'm saying? You know, so this one chick, she smoked every day, all day. Now I could have swore she was lacing her weed with something else because she used to throw up when she didn't have weed. Right? If she went like a day without weed, this bitch would be crying and panicking, throwing up. I'm like, hold up, look, I ain't no sucker. You hooked on something else because I ain't never seen nobody do this shit with no weed.
Yeah.
And I wasn't raised in this era. I came up smoking a different type of weed.
Yeah.
I smoked some of this new weed too, but these youngsters, they grew up smoking this old altered ass weed and shit, mutated shit, man, and extra strength, all kind of stupid shit they doing, man. I don't know what the fuck this shit is people smoking.
Yeah, I'd be scared to smoke weed in this area, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, this shit, man. Bro, I done seen some weed. I seen some weed, man. Well, back in the day, in the 90s, it could be 4 of us on one blunt. We passing that motherfucker around, smoking that one blunt, and we all fucked up. We'll be high for hours, too. 4 or 5 hours, we all fucked up off this one blunt. I see motherfuckers today smoking high-powered, extra strength weed, and then they fire them motherfuckers up back to back like these cigarettes. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Well, I thought this shit can't be that damn good.
No,
like,
for real.
Tolerance is all the way fucked up. Chris Jacobs say 78 may have been on to something about Whack 100 being an informant. I told y'all. Told you he an informant. So is Adam 22. So is Charleston White and all of them. I mean, but people don't care. They're gonna keep rocking with him. So is 50 Cent.
Really? You think 50 informant?
Man, hell yeah, bro.
All right. Well, listen. Since you jumped out the freeway and exited real quick, did you see what's going on with Big U and all that?
Yeah, I seen that shit. That's what we talking about.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because Whack 100 last month, Whack 100 talking about the feds finna get Big U finna arrest him, and now they come arrest him a month later. It's like, man, come on, fam.
Oh, really? See, I didn't know that. Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Let's see here. But yeah, I think weed is you know, that's not my opinion. I don't think no kids don't need to be smoking no weed, man. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't either, man. Listen, man, you got plenty of time to have fun and turn up in life, man. Focus, get your bag up, take care of your business, man, and make the main thing. Square business.
Facts.
In a marriage is in a divorce or something now? So it's like,
It's probably more now.
this is my thing I think we should do. It sounds like a joke, but it actually is real. I think we should do marriage like NBA contracts. It should be like, okay, we got a 4-year deal. Okay? We're going to see if we want to renew after 4 years. If we don't want to renew, you be a free agent, you go off to the Mavs.
Hilarious.
You know? But if you do want to renew, we'll have another little party, we'll invite our friends, and that strengthens us. And because you know your term is coming up, there is a little bit more work you put in. There's a little bit more like, oh, we got to stay focused on this. Oh man, my contract's coming up. But if it's just like, well, it's forever, stop trying.
Interesting. What you think about old buddy's idea?
Nah, bro, listen. I agree 100%. Because think about this. You have to look at marriage like a job, bro. Because, like, every day I show up for work, I got to perform. And people in these relationships and marriages, they getting complacent. They feeling entitled, especially the entitled woman is one of the worst things you can deal with, an entitled woman. So, when you have a business, you have board meetings, because they have board meetings. They see, hey, our profits, our losses, see what's working, what's not working. And a lot of times people get married and they never reevaluate their marriage. And that's why people will grow apart and they'll end up getting a divorce, because they didn't do any checks and balances in the process and in the course of the marriage. Because one person might be upset, not being pleased. Think about this, Sidney. The things that turn you on in your 20s don't turn you on necessarily in your 40s. What a woman did to get you in her 20s She can't do that in your 40s. You're a totally different individual. You see what I'm saying? So if you don't evolve with the other with your wife, or your wife don't evolve with you, that's a recipe for destruction. So having checks and balances, always going back to the drawing board, seeing where we are in the marriage, I think is very important.
I agree, 120%. I like this idea because it keeps everybody on their toes. And then it gives you something to work for. Okay. So just because you say, okay, we married, I had your honeymoon, all that kind of stuff, right? Now, if you know y'all got a 4-year contract, and y'all have to revisit this in 4 years to find if y'all still want to be married. Now, each person is now obligated to work their hardest to please the other and make this relationship work and do their part, because when it's time for your contract to be renewed, motherfucker can walk away. They can walk away and do what the fuck they want to do. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just think it's a good idea. I think it's a brilliant idea.
I agree 100%. Because look at the divorce rate right now. The divorce rate is crazy right now. So I think this will, help some people out in the course of their journey. Because think about how many people, bro, it's somebody listening right now that's married that's not even really happy. I'm telling you, bro, I done seen it. I know a lot of people that's married that's not happy. They just doing it for the kids. I done heard so many men say, man, when my kids turn 18, man, I'm out. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? So, and then there's a lot of women that they husband taking care of them. They not necessarily happy with the marriage. So they just, dipping off on the side, getting what they can get and acting like ain't nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Right. Yep. That's I like the idea. I think that should be revisited. Certain states should try it out. Marriage contracts, 4-year contracts, whatever the case may be. See how things work out, because I think that'll help marriages. I think it'll help it out. And then if a person decides after 4 years or whatever that they want to go be a free agent, okay, well, at least now you know. And at least you ain't got to be living no fucking lie with somebody cheating on you and shit. You creeping around and doing weird ass shit behind the scenes. You know what I mean?
Right, 100%.
So, yeah, I definitely rock with it. Let me go to this next topic here. Gotta get your thoughts on this. Democratic presidential hopeful Pete Buttigieg makes early move in 2028 presidential race. It's about Gavin Newsom and Pelosi or whatever this dude is. I don't know who that is. But Gavin Newsom, Pete Buttigieg, 2028. When I first seen this, I laughed because I said, man, these people still don't get it, man. Democrats still don't get it, man. Pete Buttigieg shouldn't. First of all, he's zesty, right? You do not need. You just lost a race to Donald Trump. No matter what y'all said about this man and all the charges I put on him, people see him as a symbol of strength. So, if they see him as a symbol of strength, you do not try to replace him with a dude who sucked pipe. You just don't. Nobody want the president to be a cocksucker. They just don't. I'm sorry. Just the truth of the truth. Now,
I agree 100%.
Yeah, don't nobody want to, like, come on, this is a joke here. And that's why people had a hard time voting for a woman. I mean, I know it's messed up, but it's the same. People, listen, man, listen. People are petty. Don't nobody want to imagine the president of the United States with a pipe in their mouth. Or you don't even want to think about that. Pete Buttigieg is going to have the same fate as Hillary Clinton and Kamala Harris, in my opinion. But what's your thoughts on it, bro?
So he's going to be the Democratic nominee?
Well, he's going to run in the primary for the Democrats.
Well, anybody can run. It don't mean that they're going to win. So, and shoot, the Democrat didn't even have a primary this year, but I'm pretty sure the next time they'll actually have one, because that was one of issues that they had, what a lot of people had that they didn't even have go through the actual, the judicial process of having the actual, the DNC. But I really don't know too much about this guy. I will be doing some research on it for sure. But I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Whoever Donald Trump nominate and back, because he hadn't blessed JD Vance, because we know he hadn't blessed JD Vance because we seen what Mike Pence did. Mike Pence switched up on him in the last presidential thing. So, JD Vance, he's looking good right now. But Trump, because people don't already ask Trump, and Trump was like, hey, we gonna see. So Trump ain't jumping the gun on this guy right now. So, anybody can run for the president. We had Jill Stein, she represented the Green Party. There was a lot of other people that we didn't even know about. So, we just gonna have the time gonna tell, we're gonna have to see. But I'm pretty sure whoever Trump is gonna nominate and back, they're gonna have a lot of, if Trump continue to do good within the next 4 years, that whoever he endorsed I believe will win.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But I know one thing: Democrats need to see Buttigieg down. Sit this dude down, man. Straight up.
Yeah, I agree, for real. Especially if you're homosexual.
Yeah, his lifestyle choice and his name alone is just a recipe for a disaster. Recipe for a disaster. Like,
yeah, his name got butt in it.
Yeah. Man, this is wild.
No, did it?
It's crazy. Right, let's get down to it. All right, let's talk about this topic of the show here. High school track and field stars, two young ladies, black girls, were racing and relay racing, and one was hit in the back of the head with a baton. The girl who hit her says it was an accident. She said that the baton got stuck. She said when the girl cut her off into her lane, her baton got stuck in her back, and when she pulled back to try to get her stride again, she hit her in the back of the head. And she said the video looks worse than what it actually was. She said it wasn't her intention. Now the other girl who was the one who got hit, her family believed it was intentional, and most people believe it was an intentional situation. But they have charged this young lady with a felony assault. So let's take a look.
Person by myself, nobody's gonna believe me, because I can admit from the video it does look purposeful, but I know my intentions and I would never hit somebody on purpose.
Okay, something else.
All right. Yo,
come on, man. We seen what we seen, man. Come on, man.
Hey, I'm just asking you, what's your thoughts?
Like, man, that girl hit that girl on purpose, bro. You don't think so?
I don't know.
She swung at her, bro.
It looks on video. It looks like it's on purpose, but I'm conflicted because, if it wasn't, right, if it wasn't on purpose, then I'm gonna feel like shit. The thing is this, and she got no way to prove that it wasn't on purpose. She got no way to prove that it wasn't, because the other girl cut her off, and what I think happened.
She cut. No, 7-8. She did not cut her off. What you mean?
No. The other girl, she did cut her off. She cut her off in her lane. But what I think happened is because you're supposed to have.
That's what you do in track and field.
Right, but you're supposed to have a full one person stride. You're supposed to have a full stride in front of them before you cut them off. But what
play it again, real quick. Hold on, play it again, please.
Yeah. See.
Person by myself, nobody's gonna believe me.
7-8. Oh, you bro, the girl was in the other lane, fam.
No,
Come
yeah,
on, man.
she came into her lane, bro. She came to her lane.
7-8. I ran track. I was a track star. That's what I did, bro. That girl was not in her lane, bro. You tripping.
Bro, I thought she ran to her lane, bro.
7-8, bro. You just played it again. The girl was in the second lane. The girl Swan was in the first lane.
Okay, so
now
listen,
they look. Hold on, let me say this real quick. They look close, but the girl was clearly in the second lane, bro.
Okay, so if she was in the second lane, how she get hit in the right side of her head?
All right, hold on. Ask the chat. Hold on. Chat, was the girl not in the second lane? Hold on. I'm gonna ask the question. 7-8, can you please play it one more time for the chat?
She crossed over into her lane. I'm telling you, watch.
Person by myself, nobody's gonna believe me because I can admit from the video it does look purposeful, but I know my intentions and I would never hit somebody on purpose.
Okay. Now, I just looked at her feet. Technically, she was still in her lane.
Thank you.
She was still in her lane technically. But she was crossing over. This is the mistake that I thought the girl who hit her, the mistake she made was this. The moment you hit her, if it really was an accident, you should have took yourself out the race. You should have stopped, checked on the girl, apologized to her, helped her up, stayed there till the medics and stuff came. And I think that she would have had a better chance of people believing it was an accident. The reason why nobody believes it's an accident, in my opinion, not just the video, it's because you kept running your race afterwards. And then after that, you or your team didn't go over to the lady, to the other team and apologize or check on them or nothing. So it looked perfect. This is what it looked like to me. And this is what I was getting at when I said she crossed into her lane. I think she saw old girl finna cross into her lane. And I think for a split second, boom, she got pissed and popped her in her head and then instantly regretted it. That's what I think happened. I think she quickly pop, get out of my way, that type of shit.
I do now with that, I agree 100%. I agree with that 100. Hey, because 7-8, I was going down that hill, bro. I seen her feet. I'm like, I ran track for a living. That's what I did. She was in her lane. And you got to think about, like, when you're running the 4x4, like you can actually cross over into the other person's lane after like the first lap, and that wasn't the first lap. You know what I'm saying? And the reason you could tell because the girl that swung and the girl that was in first place in front of them, they were both in the same lane. That's how you know they was either running the 4x1, the 4x4, or the 4x2.
Right. Yeah, it's a tricky situation, man. I feel bad for both of them because both of their lives are gonna be different now, and gonna be altered behind this. So even the girl who hit her, it was foul, it was wrong. But I'm gonna tell you something. This is what happens when you got people who can react emotionally in a split second. Because if it wasn't an accident and if she did do it on purpose, this is gonna affect her college now. All this stuff. Now, if it was an accident, don't nobody believe her except for a few people in her hometown. They had like some type of some protest for her. People came out and supported her because they announced some felony assault charges and all that. I think felony assault charges is a bit harsh due to the fact.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because they're high school students, and then on top of that, there's a debate on whether it was purposeful or not, right? So you don't know for sure. To felony assault charges is wild to me when I've seen a whole lot of crazy shit happen, and it takes forever for somebody to even be charged. But this is what I'm saying about black folks and the power of our media. Black folks on social media blew this story up.
Yep.
We blew this story up. And we used our power to get this teenage black girl charged with a fucking felony. Fine. my point is, why can't we do the same shit when it actually matters? When it's somebody disrespecting us as a people, or somebody messing with some kids or something like that need to be dealt with. Only time we can really flex our power nowadays is when we bring somebody black down. And I'm seeing like a lot of grown ass people. This is why I didn't want to believe it was real. And I want to side with the girl and say it was an accident. Because I'm seeing grown ass people just dragging the girl. I mean, they talking about her like she grown. People calling her the B word, stupid ass, ghetto, this and that. And I'm like, bro, you don't even know she did it on purpose. Nah, that little B did it. That little B did it. She did this and she did that. All right, man. That's dangerous, fam. Because, you know, I got kids myself. So, you know, if it was my daughter who got hit, I'll be mad as a motherfucker. And at the same time, if it was my daughter that hit the other girl, watching everybody's reaction, I'll be mad as a motherfucker. So I'm in a situation where I just don't know for sure. I know what I think. I think she made a mistake. I think she made a split-second judgment call and hit the girl and then instantly regretted it. I think that's what happened. I don't know that's what happened. That's what I think. But at the same time, it was some mistakes made by her and her family and her team. The other coaches, they should have went over there and shook that girl's hand, apologized to her, gave her a hug, and all that stuff. But they didn't. They didn't do that, and that's why the shit looked shady.
Yeah, like me personally, bro. Like I said, I think it was done on purpose.
Right.
Because, bro, like I say, man, I done did MMA, I done boxed, I done ran track, I done played football, basketball, I done played every sport, and I ain't never not hit nobody that I did not intentionally try to hit. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. If I hit you, it's because I intentionally hit you. I don't see how she trying to make that an accident, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just sorry.
I don't see that. We said when I hit a motherfucker, it's on purpose.
I'm just saying, brother.
Yes, sir.
I'm just saying, have you ever hit somebody on accident? I'm just curious.
That's interesting you asked me that because I was telling my homeboy this story when this story first broke. I sympathized with the girl because when I was I used to live in New York, and we used to, sneak out the house late at night, and we at this park. It's a park. The school closed, but it's this park, and we should be out there just hanging out, smoking weed, chilling at the park. So it's no street lights or nothing at the park. It's like a light on the street, but it's like far distance. It's a far away. So the only light we got is like that far distant street light. There's no lights. The school's not lit up, is what I'm trying to say, at the park. So I'm leaning up against the pole, and we smoking. Somebody just passed me the blunt. So I puff on it. I pass it. I got my back turned to this. Well, not back turned, but I'm like sideways. I'm leaning up against this pole, and I spit. So I spit in a direction where I knew my homeboys was not there. I spit to my right. And as soon as I spit, as soon as it was coming out of my mouth, bro, I heard something coming real fast towards me. So I look up. It's a dude on a bike. And he coming through. He didn't announce, hey, I'm coming through, guys. Watch out. Nothing.
Yeah.
So I spit on him on accident. So he was like, he jumped off his bike. The fuck, man? You should spit on me, man? I said, hey, bro, that's an accident. I ain't see you. Oh, man, what the fuck? Woo. So I'm like, I was genuinely apologetic, but he got it all fucked up because he started getting tough. Like, oh man, you spit on me, fuck. So then we just beat his ass and we jumped him. But I felt bad because, like, bro, it was an accident. I wasn't trying to fucking
spit on somebody and jump him, bro. Come on, Sid.
No, yeah, we did jump him. It's the middle of the night, bro. You up here by yourself like you motherfucking King Kong Bundy.
I'm just saying, bro. You know you wrong, bro. You jumped the nigga. You
I told the dude it was an accident. And dude, he couldn't let it go.
He supposed got a fair one, bro.
Nah, man, I wasn't trying to give him no fair one. Once the homie swing, it's a wrap. After that,
yeah.
Because I wasn't even gonna try to fight him, but he was talking shit. And then he started walking up to me, my homie.
Said, hey, what you expect somebody to do when you spit on?
Bruh, but it was an accident, fam. I was not.
Okay, so 78. Let me accidentally spit on you. You gonna be turned up, bro. Come on, keep it 100, bro.
Nah. I know if it's an accident, bro. You gotta put. He let his pride get in the way, man. His pride got in the way. And you on a bike, you see us, we can't see you. You to the dark. You should have one of them little damn ringers. Don't they supposed to have a bell or something on your bike?
Man, this is not Friday, man.
You're supposed to have something on his bike.
He think this nigga Debo.
They supposed to say, hey, I'm coming through or something.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's crazy, man.
Oh, bad. It was an accident, though, man. But yeah, and so ain't no telling what the situation was with old girl, but you know, I wish them nothing but the best, though. I hope their life ain't fucked up behind this. All right. See what we got here.
Keep my boys humble. Like, my boys have never had a pair of Jordans. You know, my boys don't do all that internet fly shit. I'm like your kids. And no, I don't give a I could be the biggest star in the world. Do not let me catch you being stupid. Mm-hmm. Do not. And my oldest gets it. My 15-year-old, he tell the other ones, he's like, yo, don't make dad mad. Because once you get one that's right, he gonna straighten the other ones out. Mm-hmm. So it's just that thing of, in the past 20 years, we've been living through the death of the American male. They have literally killed masculinity in our homes and our communities, for one reason or another. But I raised my boys to be young men. And however you feel about that, you feel about that. Right. But my boys will always be respectful. They will always say, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. No, sir, no, ma'am. They will always say thank you. They will always open a door for a lady. They will always make sure that their mother is taken care and provided for. They will always be men. And that's always since they were 2 years old. Every time I left for a job, I tell my 15-year-old, you the man of the house. Mm. You make sure these doors are locked every night, this alarm is on, you text me or you call me every night before you go to bed and you wake up.
I love that.
Because we're men. If I'm not there to protect, he got to be there to protect. Because you can have all the money in the world, climb through the window, that money means nothing. Right. You can have all the celebrity in the world, jump through the door, that celebrity means nothing. Yeah. So you got to have a little guard in there.
All right, so the reason why I play that is somebody sent me this and said, he said, man, I know you wear a lot of Jordans. How you feel about his stance on not giving his sons no Jordans? Do you think he's being a little extreme? Hell no. Fuck Jordans. I like Jordans, but if you can raise your kid to not be a part of that materialistic fuck shit, and they never want to be a part of it, great.
Thanks. Great.
That's gonna save him thousands of dollars, a bunch of heartache and pain, and it's gonna save him a lot of fucks. He's gonna have plenty. Listen, while you sitting around here worrying about, oh man, these people, man, this girl ain't gonna like me because I ain't got no Jordans. Oh, I ain't got the new such and such jacket. I ain't got the new this and that. Fuck that. You know, I had to get my son right because listen, I always wanted my son to be fresh. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was a kid, like my pops, look, you get the basics. Right? I got my first pair of Jordans in 1991, which is why my favorite pair of Jordans is still those Jordans, the black infrared 6s, right?
Yeah.
First pair I ever had. Because before that, my pops was like, man, ain't buying that shit. Ain't buying that. Hell no, she cost so much money. So he decided to get me some. Right? So I was like, yeah, I got my Jordans and shit, you know what I'm saying? Feeling good. Yeah. But my son, you know, I always want to, like, you know, make sure he have everything he needs, like, you know, be fresh at school. I want him to just focus on his work and not have to worry about, oh, he ain't got this, so people gonna make him feel this type of way. Whatever. That's how, and I was in the streets at the time when I had him young. So I got out of that mentality because I started getting older, wiser, and I started seeing how my dumb shit was affecting my son. Where he thought he thought he was entitled to this shit. He needed this shit. I remember one year he was like, "Hey Pop, I need some polo. Everybody wearing polo, you know, polo." I said, "Polo?" I was like, "Yeah, polo." I was like, "Okay." Took him to the store, Spent like $1,500 on polo shit. He was the freshest nigga in the school with the polo. You know what happened next year?
What?
I said, son, well, all that polo stuff. Oh, Pop, that was last year. Don't nobody wear polo no more. I said, are you out of your fucking mind? Hell no. That's what I was done. I was done.
Yeah, what a polo to fall off, nigga. You talking about?
I was done at that point. I said, yeah, fuck this shit. Okay.
Now, I'm gonna tell you what broke me, bro. So, bro, my son like 3 or 4 years old, bro, and I had got us some Yeezys. You know what I mean? You know, and I got a lot of materialistic stuff, but I'm not materialistic at all. Trust me. That's just what that's what I like. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can care less about it. Don't get it twisted. But you know, like I tell people, if you're in shape, you can wear anything. It don't matter what you put on your body if you're in shape. So, but my son, bro, he had on the Yeezys. And so my dad, he went on my daddy's crib and he had came back. Bro, the dude had on some Spider-Man shoes, right?
Right.
I'm talking about Walmart light up Spider-Man shoes. I said, my dad, don't put that on my son, bro. Man, we ain't wearing that, bro. I'm sorry, we ain't wearing that. So I went on, took the shoes anyway, because my daddy bought them. So one day, we getting ready to go somewhere. I told my son, I said, Cal, go put your Yeezys on. Guess what he coming up with?
Spider-Man.
Goddamn Spider-Man light up shoes, bro.
Yep.
Bro, when he walked in with that, I'm like, why you didn't put your Yeezys on? He was like, no, Daddy, this, you know, he a kid, he little.
Right.
He like, this what I like. So when he said that, bro, I couldn't do nothing but respect it, bro. So after that, I said, man, you know what, bro? Let me fall back from all this materialistic bull crap, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what he like. I'm gonna let him wear him. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't even gonna let him wear him. But the fact that that's what he wanted to wear, bro, after that, it broke me up from buying all that crazy stuff, bro. Like I say, because he 3 years old, he 4 years old with $400 shoes. You know what I'm saying? Don't make no sense, bro.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm on now. Like, bro, now, well, I'm grateful that my daughters are not materialistic. What they care about is their hair and their nails. They want their hair and their nails done. I make sure that's done. But, you know, and then, of course, they got to have them on iPhone. But as far as clothes, women, one thing I give girls, they are very resourceful and finding discount shit. Like, they're looking for discount shit. Like, oh, this on sale for $14. I'm like, okay, what's the normal price? $37. I'm like, okay, like, well, whatever. You know, tell your mama. You know what I'm saying? But like, you never hear your son talking about, hey, Pop, this on sale. You know, boys don't do that shit. Boys be looking for the most expensive shit. So now, but even with me, as I got older, once I really, to be honest with you, once I got past 35, I started changing the way I do certain things. I wear expensive jewelry, right? And some nice shoes. Nice shoes, expensive jewelry. The clothes you see me in, trust me, them shits come from the big and tall section. You know what I'm saying? Them shits is Burlington Coat Factory shirts for $30 and shit like that.
Yeah, bro, I be going to Ross. Stop playing.
Ross cold in the motherfucker. Ross cold in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I be in them motherfucker TJ Maxx and shit.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I be at Ross. I'll keep it 100.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Fuck that. I ain't got time for all the other shit, man. All that name brand shit for what? Because most of these niggas be out here trying to get, like, I seen some dude, this Balenciaga shit. It's so embarrassing, bro. The way so many of our people are brainwashed with this shit, man. I'm seeing dudes spend thousands of dollars on Balenciaga, a sweater, just so they can say, I got a real Balenciaga sweater. This ain't fake. This real. It's real. You spent $2,000, $1,500, whatever it costs you, right? And then on top of that, you fresh to death on the bus. You on the bus stop.
Yeah, that's crazy. Your priority's backwards. Sure.
All the way. It's like, bro, why would you? I don't understand that. Why would you spend $1,500 on something, a sweater, and then get on the bus? You just can't do it. Can't do it. It don't make sense to me. I know some people are like, oh, well, I mean, that's what they want to do. I mean, you can do what you want to do with your money. All I'm saying is, you know, it's a lot of knucklehead niggas out here, if you got that kind of shit on you, you want to be protected. You want to be in the safety of your car or something like that. You don't want to be standing on the bus stop and some goofy niggas pull up on you and take your shit. Make you strip down and shit because just for what? You ain't even you're not even impressing no bitches.
All right, so watch this, 78, and I hate to go here, but I gotta go here.
Yeah.
Just like the rapper from in Fort Worth that just got killed. You know what I mean? The little runner cat.
Right,
God bless his soul, man. He flexing, got all this money on every video, got all this jewelry, and got all this stuff. But then God bless the dead. Situation happen, and your people got to create a GoFundMe. Like that don't make sense.
Right. Yep. Did you see his ghetto ass mama, baby mama?
Yeah, I seen that nonsense.
Man, I was gonna talk about that today. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna wait. But man.
Nah, we cook on that Sunday. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is that hey, you got all the materialistic jewelry, materialistic everything. Oh, you gotta have your life insurance. You gotta have your ducks in a row, bro. You gotta have your stuff already taken care of, especially when you live in a lifestyle, just in case something happens.
Right.
And leave your people something.
Man, that's why I try to tell people all the time about life insurance, bro. I'm so sick of people and they GoFundMe's and shit when somebody passed. I'm tired of that shit, bro. It's like you motherfuckers be out here supposedly getting all this money, and you don't want to pay the $100, $150, whatever your life insurance gonna cost. You don't want to pay that shit every month to make sure you leave your kids something, and your funeral will be paid for.
No, facts.
Because you can't see. Oh man, I can't see myself spending $150 a month for what? Well, I mean, what I care for? I'm gonna be dead, nigga. So you can leave a legacy behind for your children. So
you can give them a head start at least.
Right, niggas don't care, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had $2 million worth of life insurance, but they canceled one on recently. I was all happy I had that motherfucker. Before sending me a letter to my sorry, they fucking canceled my shit. Talking about they dug through some old medical records and found out I used to smoke cigarettes and shit. Cause I told them I ain't smoking shit. I never smoked. So they dug through some shit and found out I used to smoke. I'm like, man, how the fuck they find this shit, man? They gonna find that shit, trust me.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, they dug through there. They sent me, but the good thing is they sent me all my money back though.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, golly.
So that was the dope part. So they sent me a check. I'm like, damn, what the fuck is this? So the money that I had spent towards the life insurance at that point, I think was like $1,700 or something.
Mm-hmm.
They sent me a check for $1,700 with a letter saying that, my policy canceled and all that shit. But I still got life insurance, just not that one no more. But regardless, you gotta make sure you get your fucking life insurance because too many people is out here wilding, doing reckless shit, and ain't taking care of themselves. And then once you pass, your girl, your kids, your mama, whoever, coming around talking about they taking up a collection. We trying to bury him. We trying to send him off the right way. That's bullshit. You should, bro. At the bare minimum, you should have your funeral paid for. That's you can do that shit yourself. Funeral, the average cost of a funeral is what, $10,000, $7,000 to $10,000.
Somewhere up in there.
Man, you can get funeral insurance. Everybody in this chat can Google funeral insurance, right? And I think they got different options like $10,000, $20,000, something like that for your funeral. You can start paying on that shit right now and have your shit paid off. So that way, if something happened to you, that's one less thing your family got to worry about.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But motherfucker don't care, bro. They out here living wild, living reckless, and oh man, what am I gonna do that for? I don't care about this and that. Cool. So don't ask me to bail your ass out or do nothing. Nah, bro, I got my own shit to do. It's like niggas can smell when they think you got some extra money. When a nigga think you got some extra money, it's like a scent that go off in the air. Like, hey, what you doing, bro? Oh shit, man, just working on this bathroom, man, trying to knock this wall down and put some. Oh, okay, knocking the wall. Okay, yeah, I hear that. Shit, I was trying to see if you can let me hold 200. No, nigga. Fuck you mean? See, you tell a nigga you doing grown man shit, and they mind, oh, that nigga must got some money. Stupid ass shit, man. Fuck these niggas. Give a motherfucker nothing. But let me make sure for the people who just came in. Let me play it one more time before we get up out of here.
Keep my boys humble. Like my boys have never had a pair of Jordans. You know, my boys don't do all that internet fly shit. I'm like your kids. And no, I don't give a I could be the biggest star in the world. Do not let me catch you being stupid. Do not. And my oldest gets it. My 15-year-old, he tells the other ones, he's like, yo, don't make dad mad. Because once you get one that's right, he gonna straighten the other ones out. So it's just that thing of, in the past 20 years, we've been living through the death of the American male. They have literally killed masculinity in our homes and our communities, for one reason or another. But I raised my boys to be young men. And however you feel about that, you feel about that. Right. But my boys will always be respectful. They will always say, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. No, sir, no, ma'am. They will always say thank you. They will always open the door for a lady. They will always make sure that their mother is taken care and provided for. They will always.
Okay, that's the part that's why I want to be played. That's the part I wanted to talk about. Is the yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am situation. There's a lot of goofy ass people out here today, for whatever reason, believe that saying yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am is a sign of submission or weakness to people. That's what the motherfucker told me.
That's crazy.
Yeah, motherfucker like, oh man, you ain't gotta call that motherfucker yes sir. You gotta say, I'm like, what you mean? That's a fucking elder. What you mean? Man, I ain't calling that motherfucker yes sir, none of that shit. For what? Like, bro, y'all niggas, it's something wrong with y'all, bro. Straight up. I remember when I was locked up, you know what I'm saying? And that's, like I said, that's how I was raised. It's to say yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am, in situations where it's warranted. Now, I was locked up, knucklehead, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, that's me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like two-faced motherfucker, a Gemini, right?
Yeah.
I'm like the nicest, sweetest motherfucker, but I'm also a fucking barbarian. You know what I'm saying? And but I know when to turn it off and turn it on. So I was locked up, and then I'm in my cell. It's like my first night in the actual jail. So my cellie like, hey man, you want to play some chess and shit? I'm like, yeah, we play chess. So we sitting down there, we playing chess. Now you ain't supposed to have the chessboard in your room, in your cell. You ain't supposed to do that. You're supposed to keep them in the day room. Shit. I didn't know that. Like I said, it's my first day there. So the guard, he come walking by. Hey, what the fuck? Oh, you guys want to fuck with me? You got the games up in here? Oh, you guys getting locked down. So I said instinctively, being raised right, I said, hey, well, sir, it's not his fault. I apologize because it's my first day here. I didn't know we couldn't bring it in. He looked at me and said, what'd you call me? I said, sir. He said, oh, okay. Well, y'all can keep it in here tonight, but don't do this no more. So then the dude closed the door. My cellie was like, man, fuck that. You ain't got to call him sir, man. Fuck him. Fuck that pig, man. Fuck you. Dude came back in the cell, took the goddamn game, and locked us in for the whole next day. So I'm trying to figure out, what did I do wrong by calling the man sir?
Yeah, that's crazy.
People goofy, bro.
Yeah, that's weird.
But
I've heard that before myself, so I don't get that. But I know, in the South where I'm from, it's a sign of submission and respect. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, it's a sign of respect. That's how, when I see an elder or anybody that's got me in age, or even people, period, I call people sir. I just think it break the ice, and it show you already introducing yourself into this conversation with respect. Hey, how you doing, sir? Whatever,
But 7-8, watch this, bro. When I was a gym teacher, I used to say yes sir, no sir to my students. And the reason I did that is because I want to let them know that I respect you too. So if I respect you and I'm laying the foundation of respect, And that opens up the door for you to make sure that you respect me because I'm always giving respect. Now, the instance where you don't respect me, that's when we're going to have an issue because I've always led with respect at all times.
Right. Absolutely. And that's how you do it. You teach them, you teach the kids how to act, calling them sir. Once they get used to being called sir, it won't be such a culture shock for them to call somebody else sir. You know what I'm saying? And, same thing. I used to get slapped. Like, my pops would say, when my pops asked us, because my pops is a military man. So when he asks us something, our response is supposed to be yes or no, sir. Okay? That's our response. Same thing with mom. Yes or no, ma'am. So now, we couldn't say, yeah, nah. You get your ass whooped in my house saying some, yeah, nah.
Nah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't know. These motherfuckers got it made today, bro. They got it made today, fam. But anyway, man, we've been out here cooking, man. Tell people they can find you, Blu-ray.
Man, Men's Viewpoint on Facebook, Blu-ray Fitness on Instagram, and right here on the 304 show.
Yes, sir. And make sure y'all check me out. Check us out. Subscribe to the channel. Spread the word about the channel. Let's keep it growing. You know what I mean? And we will see y'all next Sunday, man, on No 304 show. Holla at y'all in a minute. Smash that like button, share the video. We up out of here. Deuces.